was just dealing with raw chicken. My wife says I touch my eyes. Hey, hey, hey. And we're back. Another recipe, buffalo chicken meatballs. That's right. And this is how we're going to do it. First, we start off with the sauce. Before we start doing anything with the chicken or anything, you need to get the sauce going because you got to let it cool down so you could put it inside of the ground chicken breast. So here's what you need for your hot sauce. It's the same hot sauce that we use on our hot wings. This time we're just adding it into our meatballs. So I'm gonna take a stick of butter, 1 stick of butter, and I've been warming up a pan here, a pot, a little sauce pot. I'm gonna put it in here. We're just gonna melt that down. I have 1 cup of Frank's red sauce. So let this melt down first. And then we're also gonna add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. And that's it for the sauce. That's all we're gonna do. So we're just gonna make sure everything gets combined. I'm gonna go ahead and let that go down. Get a teaspoon out. Guys, I thought it said tablespoon. Lower this. Just make sure your butter gets melted all the way before adding your sauce. All right, there you go. Now 1 cup of Frank's hot sauce. Now the butter's gonna help here because the chicken breast has like no fat whatsoever. So, or it has a little bit, but not enough to give it any flavor. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. Two tablespoons Worcestershire sauce. This is organic Worcestershire sauce. I also used organic garlic granules. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. This is distilled white vinegar. And that's it. We're just going to stir all of this till it is well combined. So the 1 stick of butter, I used a full stick, it's 4 tablespoons, just in case you're wondering on the measurements there. Or it's actually 8 tablespoons. Sorry. They have those little half sticks that are 4 tablespoons, but we do this. This is not calorie friendly. The only place you're saving calories is on the chicken breast. When adding protein in. All right, that's it. Now I'm gonna set this off, turn this off, let it cool down a little bit before we start doing the meatballs, because when we add that in with the ground chicken, you don't want it cooking the chicken. So you gotta let it cool down before you add it in there. So I'm gonna let that cool. I'm gonna get the chicken ready. Gonna get a whole breadcrumb mixture going, and then we'll be back. Our sauce is cooling down, and it's time, or I've been letting it cool down for a little while, so it's time to make the meatballs. 1 pound ground chicken. Link in the description below on how we grind our chicken. And it's super easy. So there we go. 1 pound ground chicken. 1/4 cup Italian style breadcrumbs. 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. 1, 2. And for these, I'm also gonna add 1 1/4 ounces of extra sharp cheddar cheese. We like to get the Tillamook brand extra sharp cheddar cheese. It's delicious. And so when I mix this up, I'll make sure the chicken's not like still really moist. It needs to be combined with everything, and I want to make sure that it's going to hold its shape well. So you may need to add just a little bit of breadcrumbs as you see fit, should it not absorb all the liquid. I mean, you could add an egg as a binder if you wanted to, but you do this right with enough breadcrumbs and you shouldn't need an egg at all. So just mix it all up. Until it's all in there together. And that looks good. Oh, I did forget to add a special ingredient here. So while this is doing this, I'm gonna preheat our air fryer for 5 minutes, 400 degrees. And then, because our sauce has been cooling, this is part of the magic. I'm gonna add 2 I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of our hot sauce here. And I just wanna see how this does. May need to add a little more breadcrumb, but just want to add this in, and that's why you'll make sure you keep your breadcrumbs handy. Don't go touching your eyes or other private parts. Yes, I know, eyes aren't private parts.
Why are you gonna touch your eyes?
I have raw chicken and hot sauce. I might want to touch my eyes. Blinded by the light. Yeah. All right, good. It's still holding its shape, which is fine. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, so I think that's good. The rest of the sauce is gonna be used to toss them in once we get it all going. So this is all well combined. Looks really good. I'm gonna throw this in the sink. All I'm gonna do is make some meatballs. So you wanna make them a consistent size. You don't want them to be all so radically different, because they want to cook evenly in the air fryer. That's right, we're doing these in the air fryer. All right, I was just dealing with raw chicken. You know what I did? I washed my hands. So our air fryer is done doing its thing, warming up. I'm gonna move this over here. Oh, there we go. It's still recording. Take our basket out. Make sure you spray the bottom. I've already sprayed it with avocado oil. I have olive oil, so it won't stick. I'm gonna take these, place them in here gently. As many as you can fit in your air fryer. We have 3 air fryers. It's crazy. I know.
Okay.
Some people think may say it's excessive, but we have a big one when we are doing lots and lots of things. This will just be 2 batches, so I'm not worried about it. We have a small one to reheat small things. All right, just wash my hands, and I'm gonna spritz these with a little bit of olive oil. This will just help them get crunchy. So I'm gonna do 400 degrees, do 5 minutes on this side, and then after 5 minutes, take it out. I'm gonna flip them, check them, and it'll probably go like 3 to 4 minutes on the other side. Chicken is gonna cook a lot faster than probably other meats, but depending on your air fryer and how many you have in there, you may need to adjust your times appropriately. So these are just kind of some general guidelines. I am going to use 5 minutes on this side, then I'll do like another 3 to 4 minutes on the other side, check them. If they need more time, I will leave them in there for a little bit longer, probably a couple more minutes. All of that, and guess what? We'll be back when it's ready to flip. All right, 5 minutes have gone by. These are what our chicken meatballs look like so far. They look good. Oh, it smells delicious. All I'm gonna do is take them and rotate them a little bit. Flip them around. And you can see how the chicken definitely is cooking faster. So, just be mindful of cooking these. You don't want to overcook them to where they're dry. The cheese helps with all of that, but that's it. I'm gonna make sure they're not touching. I'm gonna spritz them one just lightly. Doesn't need a lot on this. Put them back in. I'm gonna do 4 minutes. And then I'll check them in 4 minutes. We'll be back in 4 minutes. Oh, the buffalo chicken meatballs. I think they're done. Oh, they're nice and golden brown. I'm gonna turn these around a little bit. Look at that. They're nice and golden brown on the outside is exactly what you're looking for. So they look really good. I'm gonna go ahead, transfer these over into this bowl. While I do that, I'm gonna put these in here. The rest of our meatballs. Now for a little magic. I'm just gonna take some of our hot sauce here that we made. Put a little up there. All right, that's it. Gonna just toss these around a little. Get them nice and coated. All right. Oh yeah. We're gonna plate these up. Probably take some pictures somewhere. Oh, I can smell that hot sauce coming through. Smells delicious. So here we go. Here are our buffalo chicken meatballs. Yeah, they look delicious. And I can't wait to try these bad boys. Unfortunately, I gotta take a picture first. All right. Like and subscribe for more videos. I got the rest of them going, but I can't wait. The game is on. We're ready to eat. And that's just how it goes. Check out our blog, doingallthings.com/blog for more lifestyle inspirational ideas. And also, don't forget, leave comments. What you like, don't like, things you might want us to try. Like and subscribe. We'll be back with another recipe another time.